bringing you hopefully a 1 hour episode of Uzumaki Chronicles, Chapter 2, 1 hour edition. But my mom, hopefully she won't call me. I am on Do Not Disturb, so hopefully that'll work. But I'm going to get right into it. So, the last time we left off, um, Kurama was about to tell Naruto what his ability is. He already told Naruto that he can actually manipulate and produce his chakra for his Uzumaki bloodline, which was able to keep the Bijus at bay and restrict their chakra. But Naruto could actually absorb it for some reason. So Kurama was about to tell Naruto what his bloodline is. So we're gonna get into it. So as Kurama and Naruto were talking, Kurama would tell Naruto that he can reproduce his chakra. Right now you have about 2 tails with it. And they're gonna need to talk about and how to use that chakra. So Naruto asks what his bloodline is. And Kurama, now knowing what his bloodline is, tells him that his bloodline is gravity release. This isn't like Pain's almighty push and almighty pull. He has that aspect where he can literally control like gravity. Like he can create like terraforms, he can lift things, he can make things weightless, or like make things weigh a lot. Gravity basically bends to his will, and physics is his bitch. So yeah, he can slap around physics however he wants. As long as he has the technique required to do it. But Naruto is shocked. He's like, "What? Yo, that's awesome." But yeah, I don't think the Rinnegan could do those aspects unless someone maybe put time into their gravity release. Um, except for just using the Shuru Tensei, Chibaku Tensei, and uh, uh, the Tengai Shinsei, that's what it's called, and Universal Pool. So, uh, um, they would talk more, and Kim would say he knows how to use some of the gravity release, so he's gonna kind of train Naruto on it. So, um, they would talk for a little bit longer, and then Naruto would go into, he would become conscious and he'd wake up again. So he'd wake up, go downstairs, have breakfast with his mom and dad, and we're gonna time skip to about, it was 2 weeks. So Naruto got training in his chakra chains. The chakra chains are more of a technique since I don't need Naruto having it's technically 3 bloodlines since the QB chakra isn't his own and that he has the power to reproduce it, so I don't need him having 3 bloodlines. So the chakra chains are more of a technique that only Uzumaki can do. You could technically call it a Kekai Ninjutsu, but only the Uzumaki can do it. So it is a technique. It's possible for a Senju related to the Uzumaki can do it, like Tsunade or Mito's son. They could probably do it if they tried to, but I don't know. But yeah, so they're actually gonna go to the Hidden Leaf Village now, and they're getting on the ship. Kushida is coming with them too. So, when they get there, none of the people who are like, uh, none of the people who are like alive and canon were like there. So like Itachi wasn't born yet. Mikito wasn't even pregnant yet. Like no one. Like he was born 7 years earlier, and Itachi was born 5 or 6 years earlier. So yeah. Sasuke's. Oh no, Itachi was actually born 8 years earlier. So Itachi was about 13 or 14 when he killed the Uchiha. So Itachi is like only shit. Uh and the Third Great Ninja War hasn't happened yet, or is just starting. Uh, or is just
Oh,
starting.
whatever.
Yeah, it's me. Uh, yeah, this isn't. Yo, what's up? Um, that was a video I made before I had accidentally, um, uh, ended my screen recording. As you can tell, I'm kind of sick. My throat kind of hurts. Uh, but yeah. So, we're not gonna talk about anything else in that. But Naruto asked Kushina about her Genin teams, and she had one. And her Genin team was Hana Inuzuka, Yugao Uzuki, and Kurenai Yuhi. So, yeah. Oh god. Uh, but, yeah, so they get to the leaf, and Naruto was like, whoa, this is cool. Oh, he sees the giant gate. Uzumi's gate is not as big. He also sees, the village is, like, bigger than, like, half of the village is bigger than the, Uzu, for obvious reasons. Uh, but, yeah, so, the third Hokage is Hokage right now, because Minato becomes Hokage, seven, seven. Actually, Minato becomes Hokage in a few months, I think, because Naruto is born 7 years later and he's 7 right now. So yeah, Minato becomes Hokage in a few months. That's strange. Uh, so the stuff in Obito has not happened, like, oh, he's getting crushed by a rock and stuff. Uh, yeah. But, uh, they would go to the Hokage's office, and Hiruzen would greet Naruto, and Naruto overhears him. They talk. Then they go on their way to the Minato home. And uh, my ears gonna ring. Um, so they get kind of situated, and Naruto goes out exploring, and he goes into, you could say, the slums of the village. Where people who've had like a bad day at work, or like brothels. It's also connected to the red light district. So, no one knowing that Naruto is Uzumaki or is related to Minato, along from Kid Julian, and in a few months will be one of the candidates for Hokage. Also, Orochimaru hasn't left yet. He's doing his experiments, but he hasn't left because he can still become Hokage. uh God damn it. Fucking thing. uh well, it worked, I guess. So Naruto is going through the slums, and some Chunins decide, since they had a bad day, one's girlfriend broke up with him, one got fired from his part-time job, and the other one, well, he's kind of depressed. I don't care why, he just is. So they decide to take their anger out on this little defenseless child. So they try to attack. Naruto tries to fight back, but even if they are drunk, depressed, and heartbroken, they are still Chunins, and they do have like natural shinobi instinct. They also have their elemental affinities. One has fire, one has rock, and the other one has lightning and water. So no. Okay. So they try to attack Naruto to fight back, but he cannot. But all of a sudden, Kurama Chakra kind of seeps through his coils, and he wants the guys to stop. And when they're about to attack him, some force stops them. This invisible force. And Naruto sees this, and they stopped. So he wants to push him back. So he goes, so he puts his hand forward like he's pushing someone, and that actually sends them flying back and sends them through a wall. And Naruto's, what the fuck? Well, that happened. But so Naruto decides to get the heck out of there. He goes to like his training field. No one's there. And he decides that he is going to try and uh, try and train with his gravity manipulation. So he summons Shao Kahn's, and they start throwing rocks at him. And Naruto tries using that same force he did with his chakra. And it kind of works. It slows them down, but it also hit him. So Naruto tries even harder. So hard. So he eventually gets the barrier up, and he tries pushing the rocks back. And he can do it. So he spends the whole night training, and he realized that he has memory for shadow clones. So he using some of his some of Corona's chakra. He uses he puts like out a bunch of shadow clones, and sets them all on 2-on-2 to fight, and like we're gonna gravity release. And he said the other ones to work on level 2. Now at this point Naruto is level 1 going on level 2 Seal Master. Because that's just what all Uzumakis do. That's just a side note though. But this sickness is annoying. But so yeah, he sends him to work on chakra control, leaf spinning, tree walking, and water walking. And the others work on his jutsu he already knows, which are the 3 standard jutsu. He knows some water jutsu. He got taught like a fire jutsu from Kurama, and he got taught the gale palm from his dad. So they also work on his gravity race and tries to make jutsus for it. But the most he can do is like the barrier and stuff. So right now, Kurama tells him that he'll be able to do it flawlessly without hand seals, but he's 7 right now, so he'll need to use hand seals to regulate the chakra flow, even if it's only 1. So Naruto tries to decide about hand seals, and he decides to go with the tiger, the snake, the rat, the ox, and then the boar, and then the snake once more. Okay. But they go and they work throughout all the night with Naruto using all of his produced Nine Tails chakra. So, 1 minute, I need to do something. Okay, I'm back. Uh, where where I put it? Oh well. So, he trained the night away, and he would then wake up about 6 p.m. From the sun in its time. So they would try. He would get back up and get his clone. He would then go and he would make his clone start working. So he would go and walk around the village some more, since he didn't really explore much. He stumbles upon a restaurant and it's Ichiraku Ramen. And they welcome him. Seeing as Naruto's 7 and doesn't have any money, they offer him a free bowl of ramen. And Naruto's like, it can't be as good as my mom's. So Naruto takes 1 bite, says, this is better than my mom's. So yeah, Naruto eats it, And he's like, this is like the food of the gods, bro. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Yeah, food of the gods. Yeah. Guys, I am very tired and sick, so I'm gonna stop right here. Uh, Hopefully I'll be able to post a part in the morning. So I'm sorry, but goodbye.